Bayern Munich have had so many entertaining players and teams and won so many trophies with it. They've been so dominant in the Bundesliga, also had Champions League success, but it looks like they might be entering a new chapter. With company taking over the wheel, they've spent a lot of money, bought in a lot of exciting players, and that is exactly where we come in. In today's video, we are taking over as company and continuing his rebuild, and we will do this until we are able to win a Champions League. If you are excited for the video, make sure to comment down below how many seasons you think it's going to take. But we'll waste no more time and get straight into the video. I'm very happy with the starting squad, and that is lucky because we have disabled the first transfer window. But it is important to note, we have made the transfers that company has in real life. So we have Ito. We also have Pelina, who's an absolute baller. And finally, the big one, Elise. He could definitely be a future star at Bayern Munich. But there's many future stars at Bayern Munich because we have the likes of Pavlovic, who I am really excited to be using. The same with Tell. He could be Kane's replacement in the long run. And I can't talk about youngsters at Bayern Munich without mentioning Jamal Musiala. This man is an absolute baller, and don't be surprised if he wins me a Champions League and maybe even wins a Ballon d'Or for himself. I like the starting 11. The bench is also strong. I'm not sure if it's quite Champions League ready, but over the next few seasons, if we sign some world-class players, I don't think we'll be waiting around for that Champions League trophy too long. And at the end of the third season, we sadly finished third in the league with 67 points. It wasn't our year at all. A bit like real life, a really disappointing league season. And the cups, it's mixed. So the Super Cup, obviously the one at the start of the season, we lost to Leipzig. And the Pokal, we also lost to Leipzig. It's really disappointing losing to the same team twice, but the Champions League hopefully has a bit better luck in store for us. And I mean, we won the group with Man United in it. 5 wins, 1 loss. That's not too bad at all. And then in the round of 16, we managed to beat Arsenal. That's very impressive, just like in real life when Bayern beat them. And then we went on and won against Dortmund, our German rivals. And then we lose to Feyenoord. In the semi-final, Gnabry did decent, 11 goals, 4 assists. And Tell also 8 goals as a 19-year-old isn't too bad. But the point is, everyone just played average, and that isn't good enough to win us the Champions League, sadly. But we do now have an opportunity to sell some players, bring some players in. Even after a poor season, the board have decided to back us and give us a budget of £253 million. And we're going to spend some of that straight away. Archie Gray has come in for £9 million from Leeds. He's very versatile, very young, and got very good potential. Those are 3 things that we're definitely looking for at this club. But as quickly as we bring in players, we are getting rid of some massive names. Goretzka to Liverpool for just under 53 mil. Gnabry to Bayer Leverkusen for 45, and Tillman to Dortmund for 43. That is a lot of business that we've done there. We're sat with £336 million. That is absolutely massive, and definitely enough to bring in a lot of talent. But when we're talking about talent, we don't mean already established stars, because if you look at the starting 11, we've already got that. We're talking about some youth that is going to build the future for this club. We have made some business moves here. We've bought in Lenny Yoro for £35 million. A young centre-back looks very, very good. Also, Restes for £13.5 million. Plus, we're giving them Ito in return. He wasn't used at all, and I don't think he's in our future plans. It would have been a shame to sell all those players, have hundreds of millions, and not use it. And this is where the money is spent. Florian Wirtz has joined Bayern Munich for £165 million. It's a big purchase, but hopefully he repays the favour and wins us the all-important Champions League. But with him in the squad now, we've changed formation to a 4-2-3-1. And it looks absolutely disgusting. The most impressive part is the bench. Look how strong it is still. And to be honest, that might be the business done for Season 2. But halfway through the second season, we get some tragic news. And that is that Sane's left on a free transfer. He wouldn't negotiate a new contract with us. And Pelina, his release clause has been activated by Barcelona. We're going to need a new DM desperately, because if you have a look at the league, we're still in it. We're sitting in 5th, but it's a closed league table, and we've made it through the group stage of the Champions League, so all is still left to play for. We're going to have to get a new centre mid, and that man is Nico Barrea. The absolute baller from Inter Milan has joined us for £65 million. It's not a bad bit of business at all, and I'm sure he can create some magical moments for us. But just as we get some good news with a signing, there's more bad news as Matthias Tell goes to Stade Rennes for £25 million. The release clause again is screwing us over, but I don't think we need to replace him because we've got Sane that can play up there. We can work around it and we can finally now get to the end of the season. And I told you it was close halfway through the season. Well, look at it now. It's not close anymore. We've won the league by 14 points in Season 2. That is absolutely fantastic. We did go out in the poker in the third round, but let's forget about that. Back to the league table. We have done an absolute madness. But we did manage to top our group in the Champions League. Very impressive work. We then went on to beat Athletic Club in the round of 16, but quarterfinals where it gets interesting. We scraped past Man City by thrashing them in the second leg, which is extremely, extremely lucky. But then in the semi-final, we get past Barcelona to face Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. But before we get into that, let's go and check how the individual stats have gone. Kane has had a very good season, 10 and 11 in the Champions League. Wirtz has done extremely well, up to 90 rated. Musiala up to 91. Everyone is putting up numbers. And now it's time for the Champions League final. Can we win it in Season 2, win the double, and more importantly, complete the challenge? If we're going to win the Champions League though, these boys are going to have to perform. And if you look at them, they're unreal now. Beret has slotted in at 87 in midfield. But Real Madrid is going to be the toughest test of them all. Great ball over from Bowie to Musiala. He's got space now. Kane's in the box. Openda's joining him. Kane with the turn shot. That is unlucky. This could be dangerous. Vinny is in the box. He's spun Kim Min-jae. Lovely there. He's passed it to Bellingham. He's gone back to Stones. Back to Vinny's got the shot off. Massive save from Restes. We try to get it clear. Vinny's got to get his block. Vinny's got to get his another block. Oh my god. They have a counter-attack opportunity here. Valverde has absolutely done our defence. He's out wide. Vinny's in the box. Bellingham's made a late run into the box. Oh no! Bellingham, how many times have we seen him do that in real life? He did it with England at the Euros with the header instead of a volley. And of course, he's doing his signature celebration. Another opportunity here for them. They're out wide with Garcia. They've crossed into Valverde. Big save from Restes. Hopefully nothing comes from this corner. They have been dangerous from every ball they put in. Osimhen. Oh my god, another save from Restes. Sorry, this is post-edit. The footage did corrupt. They did actually score a second. And if you watch this, it doesn't get any better. Vinny absolutely spins our defence and then makes it 3-0. And that is the game done. We have absolutely bottled the first attempt at the Champions League final. We're going to need to go for another season, but I'm more than ready for it. But there is still reason to celebrate. We did win the league and we do have a trophy parade for it, but let's not get too distracted because we need to win the Champions League in this upcoming season. And the board have backed us to do that because they've given us £253 million. But we're getting much more than that because after I've negotiated a nice deal to sell Coman, who wasn't involved at all this season, we've managed to add £91 million to that, making it a £338 million transfer budget. And when you look at the team, I have a few ideas. I'm thinking it might be time to replace Kimmich. He's getting older and has not been that good for us. He's just dropping in ratings. And I also think I can do something quite cheeky with the attack. And the business is definitely getting done. Boubacar Kamara joining from Villa for just under £16 million, and we've given them Lima. I like Kamara a lot and he is going to fit perfectly next to Barrea, but the business does not stop there. Hear me out. Openda has joined from Leipzig for £96 million. He's 87 rated, and if you look at the team now, I have cooked up something potentially magical. So Kane has dropped to a centre forward. He's losing his pace. He's getting older. Openda fills in up front. And then we've got Wirtz and Musiala either side. But we have not stopped there. There's one more signing still left to do. And that, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but it's Reinders. £55 million from Milan. And the reason we bought him is if you look at this, he is versatile. He can play anywhere in midfield. And if you look at the contract negotiations, he only wants a rotation role. How many times can you get an 84 rated player to agree to rotation? He is seeing the vision. This could be the year for the Champions League. I've got a feeling. We have won the league back-to-back years. This time, though, only by 2 points. It was so close. And Leipzig's the team that we just beat to the title. And obviously, remember, we took Openda off them. So maybe that transfer was actually the game changer. Even if he didn't score a single goal for us, it stopped Leipzig from using him. but we had success in the tournaments as well because we are in the final of the Pokal against Bayer Leverkusen. We still are yet to play that, but that is very exciting. And we also won the Super Cup at the start of the season. So if we win the Pokal, we could be on for a treble. And you never know, if we happen to be in the Champions League final, we could still be on for a quadruple. We only just made it through our group, 9 points on goal difference to Atletico Madrid. Monaco topped it, but then in the round 16, we managed to get past Barcelona quite comfortably. And then Milan, we absolutely thrashed in the second leg, 5-1. And we're into the semi-finals where we absolutely dominate PSG, which means we are in the final against Juventus. So we are 2 games away from a quadruple. If we win the Pokal and win the Champions League, we have won the quadruple in our 3rd season. This is the team that we're going into the Pokal with. Kane is suspended, so Reinders is having to come in at the 10. We are going to sim it and play the Champions League final. So hopefully, yes, there we go. That's the treble confirmed. Not a Champions League treble, but the domestic treble confirmed. Reinders actually got the winning goal and Wirtz with a brace, and even Gnabry scored against us, but it wasn't enough. It's just the Champions League final to go. But before we play that final, it's time to check how the individual players have done. And Harry Kane has had an unbelievable season. He has gone down a rating, but it don't matter. Same with Openda. The goals are spread around this team so much. Look at Wirtz as well, also 14 goals. We scored so many goals as a team. It's actually unbelievable. But the players have done their part. It's now time for the final of the Champions League and potentially becoming quadruple winners. This is the team we're going into the final with. It's an absolute beast of a team. The bench is also a joke. So surely this is our time to win the Champions League and complete the challenge. Because if you look at their team as well, it's not the strongest. It's not bad by any means, but I mean, ours has got to be favourite. Let's get straight into it and fingers crossed. Szczesny with the goal kick. That's an awful one. Musiala surely. Yes, and Openda's got it now. Edge of the box. That's a great turn. Can he get the shot off? Big save from Szczesny there. We've got a corner now. This could be dangerous. Wirtz on it. It's a good ball in. Harry Kane. Oh my God. We're 1-0 up. 43 minutes into the game. And Harry Kane has put us 1-0 up. We didn't score a goal in the last Champions League final. And we're 1-0 up. Surely going into half time. That is absolutely massive. Oh no, this could be dangerous. We've just absolutely been spanned there. Oh my God, Cambiasso has absolutely spun us. Look at the time. It's the 47th minute. Oh no. And Kim Min-jae has given away a penalty in the 47th minute. I thought we were going to be 1 up at half time. And we still might be. Restes has become a hero here, saving a penalty in the Champions League final. Oh no. Keane on the ball now. Oh no, there's a lot of space out wide. Oh, we've been absolutely played around. Keane has just kept hold of the ball. For some reason, we can't get it off, and they put a cross in. Vlahovic. Oh my God, a header conceded is an absolute nightmare. Berea on the ball. Who's making the run? He's gave it to Reinders. A great ball. Openda's for a goal. 83rd minute. Can we finish it? Oh, he's been saved by Szczesny. 90th minute now. Openda gives it to Kane. He's trying to make the run in behind. Can we time this perfectly? I think we have. I think he's onside and he's thrown a goal. Surely he doesn't miss 2 in the space of 10 minutes. And he doesn't. The 92nd minute. And Openda has scored what surely has to be the last kick of the game. The winner. The quadruple sealer. What a goal that is. I thought Openda was a big sign in stopping Leipzig winning the league. He has just won us the Champions League. And so has that man there, Restes. They have both been massive this game. And I can't believe it. It looks like we've gone and won the quadruple. And we have. The game is all sealed. The Champions League trophy is ours. It's De Ligt to lift the trophy. What a massive moment. We've worked so hard. It's taken us 3 seasons. We had a failed attempt last season, losing embarrassingly to Real Madrid. But this time, we made it pay. And as you can see here, we have the trophy parade with all 3 trophies. Obviously, it is a quadruple, but the Super Cup doesn't come onto the parade with us. We won that before the season technically started. But what an achievement and what a team we have managed to build. So many superstars. But that is where we're going to leave it for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you very much. And if you have enjoyed it, make sure to hit a like, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment down below what team should I do a rebuild on next. But until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.